Hi, this is psychic medium Frank Barris answering your questions about the supernatural. Pat wrote to me on Core.com asking, can psychics really read your mind? Well, the simple answer is yes. Not only can some psychics read your mind, but the really gifted ones can hear your actual thoughts. It happened to me one time in the most embarrassing way. This mortifying event occurred during my first visit to Monroe Institute, where I was taking a one-week training course. Our first morning class was in the adjoining conference building. I was walking with my classmates when I noticed a thin, 40-ish, long-haired blonde woman standing next to our assistant trainer, Penny. The blonde woman appeared to be looking for someone, and surprisingly, that someone was me. As I approached the door, Penny, one of the trainers, asked me if I was Frank Maris. When I responded yes, Penny explained to me that Liz wanted me to be her partner in the upcoming exercise. Sure, I responded, but why me specifically? Liz will explain it to you, said Penny, who then left me alone with the blonde Elizabeth. Elizabeth said, I had my Kundalini rise a few months ago, and I'm super sensitive to other people's energies. I know that your energy is neutral, so I know I'll be okay with you. Now, how she knew that about me, I had no idea, but I happily agreed to be her partner. The goal of the exercise was to help the participants feel the energies being emitted by another person's body. One partner would lay down on the floor, while the other teammate would lightly touch different parts of the partner's feet, hands, arms, heads, etc. I told Liz that since she was so sensitive, I would just hover over those parts without touching her. She thanked me, and while she's laying on her back on the floor, I kneeled on the floor just above her head. She had her eyes closed and was concentrating while I held my hand over her forehead. In that position, I couldn't help but to notice her figure was beyond pleasing. She was wearing an open flannel shirt over a V-neck t-shirt. When she laid down, her flannel shirt opened to reveal her cleavage. That pleasing revelation took me by surprise, and I made a mental comment to myself about her chest. My thought was crude and on the level of a 14-year-old male adolescent. I'm not proud of that, but I'm pretty sure everyone has such crude thoughts in the privacy of their minds. The only problem was that I forgot that half the room was occupied by psychics. Some psychics can hear your thoughts. Just when I completed that thought about Elizabeth's cleavage, her eyes popped open and she said, Don't worry, a lot of men have those thoughts about me. Oh crap, she's psychic, I thought. You have to admit, Elizabeth was a very talented one. Not only did she read my mind, she read my actual thoughts. I should have realized that our mental vibrations were overlapping because we were physically close together. That proximity made my thoughts just hang out there like low-hanging apples waiting to be plucked. I had no doubt that she really read my mind because I had done this myself in psychic development class. You stinker. You didn't tell me you're psychic, I told her. Hey, get a clue. What did you expect to find here, she responded. Oh well, Liz, take my thoughts as a compliment, I said. Okay, I will, she said with a smile. Elizabeth and I became friends, and she helped me with some great coaching later in the week. But let that be a warning to the rest of you if you go to a psychic fair and make a demeaning thought about one of the psychics. She may hear what you're thinking. If you like this story, it comes from my book, Soulmates, A Psychic Love Affair. There are many other funny psychic incidents in the book. So much so that the spirit of my deceased father made the comment, Your drama's better than Peyton Place. This re-edited book should be available again in August 2021 on Amazon.com.